So guys, finally we has come back after the long time because I took the very longest pause and the hold for the improve myself, and in the meantime that whatever I did to the like a step maintain my the pace on this technology, the self-driving technology. So everything has modified over time. In the meantime of that, the pause and whatever I took that the actual whole point. So and now I finally did come back for to introduce the new technology, which is newly conceived and invented. So I guess you can say this is a modified and reinvented technology from the ordinary and conventional technology which already have been using in traditional senses of the transportation systems. So the logistics of the entire thing is completely became the top of the thing on the world. That the transportation system is became the essential part of our life. That where we travel across our cities and our even our the nearest places that where we have to take our vehicle. But today we are not going to talk about the Earth transportation system. Today we will now unlock the way and the new method of the traveling across the interplanetary logistics and the transportation way. That interplanetary transportation is not only on the Earth, it would be on the any other planets. Those who supports the ground and rocky of the landscape. So I'm talking about the Mars. Mars is our the essential option for to the bring our the humanity up there, and we will actually do it. The terraforming procedure is still undergoing, but still due to some the delays and due to some the issues that have risen and the troubling of the manufacturing the new reliable rocket systems, these vehicles also the transportation system to the send the cargo from the earth and mobilize the cargo from the earth to the Mars. So just like we have a stranded in nowhere, but completely this stranding and this the like a temporary pause is indeed to do the more and the effective and the vast research on this thing, because we got the perfect timeline for to do the extra research on time. So guys, today we are going to understand in depth about the Maya project. But this project, I will not disclose any of the vital areas of this project, just like the deeper information about the mechanism that which we have used in there, and completely the open up the tear down entire the vehicle or something like that. The deeper information specifications, I will not disclose over here due to the any restrictions that I have implied. So if you wanted to know about it much, then you have to see it's in an actual practical state whenever we will be roll out soon for the Martian missions. Not only the not for the Earth missions or Earth ground transportation system. So the welcome back in another stream that we also do whenever we got the idea, we actually come here over here and just throw it off. So this is the interplanetary logistics, the pacing, the mobilization out of the box. This is a tagline that I have made. So this assume is crazy because the interplanetary logistics, we would focus on only the interplanetary logistics in this mission to the improve the actual systems that actually really the actually will use in the future missions in on the another planets. So for that we have to boost them and reinforce their systems to make them sustainable for the long journey and the very harsh environmental tolerable for the entire systems, the internal and outer or the like external systems, whatever the system there we have implemented to the propel the vehicle. Their system should be tolerable for that the harsh environment. So that's why we have opened up the new way that's called interplanetary logistics. And under this interplanetary logistics, we will see the lots of several things to those things actually will helpful for our the Martian ground transportation process and operations. Most of time it will really helpful for our the mission, like that mission we have been waiting and anticipating for, that's called the terraforming of the Mars ground surface, and making the cities on there. So that's kind of the dream, and that's kind of the imagination that we have, what we have conceived over here on the earth for the Mars is completely unbelievable. And awesomeness about this technology is completely out of the box. But for the execution in a practically is still a challenging for us. So that's why we have to tackle that challenge. That what we have came with us, came with this is the interplanetary logistics to the maintain the pace of the interplanetary transportation, like on the ground transportation of the ways and operations. So let's go ahead with this thing. Oh well, this is a Mars, and that's why I told you we are going for only Mars, not other planets. We would the experiments over the like eager prototypes on the Mars when we have sent the actual uncrewed mission through the SpaceX. The most of the our the like practical assays will go there to the assist the entire operation to the dig the ground and dig the samples and get them and doing the research. These things are actually could be done by the Perseverance and the Curiosity type of the rovers, but these rovers are actually not capable to the dig the maximum of the samples. So for that we have to make the biggest rover for that, biggest kind of the vehicle for that, only that particular operation to that achieve that the milestone, and collect and claim the lots of the samples from the earth, I mean the Martian ground. And simultaneously we will take the cargo of the scientific research. I mean the scientific the equipments will be mobilized across the Martian surface whenever we want, so without the interrupt the entire driving procedure. So this all this thing will be happen through this technology. So let's see ahead. What's this? Why we have shown up there the Mars? So well, okay. MGPT. This is the kind of the new thing that we have to bring up here. We need to bring up here because MGT means the. Before I'm showing the next test, I will tell you the name of that. So the Martian Ground Transportation Technology. This is simple thing. This is a simple short term of the entire program under we will do the work. So that's all. There we go. The Martian Ground Transportation Technology. And under this technology, we would figure out the ways to the sustainable vehicle on the Mars and sustain the lots of auxiliary systems. Just like not only we have to maintain our the vehicle health, we have to maintain our the cargo that actually we carrying up there is not actually the essential part for to do, because this kind of the vehicle will not support the human interventions, because without the human interventions it will work independently on its own relay. I mean, its own the autonomous system, which is a really advanced way to drive the vehicle across the Mars, and it could be operate remotely, as we will see the later in this slide. So let's go ahead to the next step. Well, under the Interplanetary Self-Sustained Transportation System means the ISTS. I have been discussed about this more time and lots of time on my channel. You can see, you can scroll back to my 2022 the streams where I have explained about it, that the ISTS program. Under this program, everything is going on. Just not only the vehicle modifications and vehicle transformations into the sustainable vehicles or energy efficient coefficients like the technology. Under this program, just like ISTS, we would actually will find the many ways to open up that door for to transform the Mars as like our the home. That how we do how we do the occupy and transform the newly found land on our the demographic parameter. So that the demographic parameter where we found the actual the ground and places. So we how we do the transform into our place and our way of the customized entire habitation. So just like we were doing this and find the new ways of the technology that they could the crave the new curiosity to understand and analyze the entire data on the Mars to occupy our Mars just like our home planet. So just this is the introduction of the MGTD, and I will now disclose on much of the information due to the restrictions. So then let's go ahead to understand the other things. Okay, this is the kind of the vast of information I have given there. This like I have made this the entire PowerPoint slide just hours ago, and I haven't made it more much. But there is a vast of information I will give you. I will give to you the short in a shorter way to explain everything. I know my English is broken, but I keep the trying to the speaking out through the English, just like that. So let's see. So this is the secondary part, third part and third slide of the entire our the concept and the mission that what we will bring up there that we what we have observed and learned just a moments ago, and now we will see the self-charging technology. This topic is mainly discussed on our channel and majorly discussed on our channel. Our channel is only made for the self-charging technology. That's why we will never let it the absence in our the topic. So that's why the self-charging is an essential part for our the Martian mission. Oh my God, how this could possible, and you how why I'm considering that this technology will help us to travel across the Mars. Oh my God. Because we haven't proven anything on Earth, and are we going to the Mars? Yeah, really, we do going to the Mars, and we will going to the Mars to like travel across the Martian surface. So the kind of this thing is bringing the possibility on above the horizon, I guess. So you know that I will read it and I will give it a shot about the explanation. So let's go in for it. So the brief of the conceptual self-charging technology integration. Why I told this and why I have written this there, I am just said there that we will integrate the self-charging technology into the vehicle before we go into we will before we go in dive right into to know the actual the vehicle configurations and overlay and the appearance and the reference. Before we have to know the potential capabilities of our the self-charging technology, that how it will be adapt the Martian harsh environment, and simultaneously it would really helpful for us to bring and restore the power while we suffering the hardest the power surges on Mars without the relying on renewable sources just like our the solar panels, solar arrays. Why we have to the carry them on the Mars? We have to find another way to the drain and draw the energy. So that's all the year you can find over here. So the first thing that I will go to read on the read over is the self-charging technology will significantly increase the reliability of the transportation sources, but still have the impracticality. That's true. This is a fact. I'm not telling the lie about it that this technology is a truly practical. Oh guys, this technology is working well across the world and nobody knows that this technology even have exist. Nobody knows. But actually this technology does have the impracticality. Means is incapable to provide the practical support. The most practical convenient vehicle that you can consider on this earth is an electric vehicle. Electric vehicle doesn't need any intense amount intensified the configuration to the make it. You can make it on your home. But self-charging is come with the come along with the new of a newer features and the complexities and the systems. That's why this technology became the biggest headache for us. So impracticality is still on there, but the practicality in the flow of the function will be continuously uh, run without any having the troubles. So, and there is the second thing. There is a reliable sources to restore the power in the system and sustain for the oil usage. But there is a maintenance and a cost effectiveness doesn't fit into the budget to use the widely for the specific missions and even in a multiplanetary missions and particularly in the ground transportation operations. I have written this upon my knowledge and research, but the people would see it through the different kind of perspective. They will match it and find the familiarities with the lots of things. Just like they will find the renewable sources very effective for it. I said it is effective, but not cost friendly. So we have to bring the cost friendly technology, which is will really bring the and pose the beautifully just pose a beautiful impact on our the technological advancement in a transportation system. That's why this is not cost friendly, and we have to carry the auxiliary systems on a Mars, which also will increase our the payload capacity. So then we have to make the another rocket that could carry the much of the payload, like a very stronger than the Starship ever made. But yeah, for that the transportation, the multiplanetary operations, for a particular we can take that the multiplanetary operations and missions. For that we have to bring down another kind of the vehicle. And actually, so let me see. Okay, our stream is going on. There is a no interruption, I guess. Well, let me adjust this. Sorry, I got interruptions. Okay, so yeah, yeah, on a multiplanetary missions and terraforming procedure, that what we have to do, and during the terraforming procedure on the Mars, we had to do the construction operations to the harvest that the Martian surface. So for that, why we want to bring the solar arrays, we mostly will face the maintenance iterations and maintenance cadence. What we have to do there, not maintenance. We have to keep the trying and we have to keep the running on the Mars. So for that, we have made something for special. Okay, the third part of it, in the third point, is telling the something true. The self-charging technology have very advantages to the integrating the vehicle, bring open to vehicles, they bring open up ways to use them durable without energy decay. This is a very main point in initial comprehension of this technology. Comprehension about this technology, you can actually assume this technology will not lose any energy while it's operating. Most of the electric vehicle waste is the mechanical energy and the momentum energy into the it does decrease and degrade it the maximum energy into that process to the drive the vehicle, but that the process of the momentum and what is the whole of the relative process that from we can actually take out the alternate of the energy sources that actually would restore the power. So this kind of the sense and logic we have implied over here to the manage these things. And yeah, it has a very advantages. I am not lying over here that the self-charging technology have very advantages, and I have found it about it. I already have discussed about it on my screen. You can scroll back and see the streams there. I have explained about it. And the fourth part of it, that is the conceptual based model of the self-charging technology, has several challenges in a practical and smoothing the process and functionality which stand optimum of output. Note there is a challenges which has to reduce during the design modification. I am right about it. Because the conceptual based self-charging technology have the several challenges. There is a several challenges in a practical. Practically, this technology could do the much better performance, but still, we have to do the design modification to the smoothing the process, do the seamless operations and functions of it, because this is newly a newborn technology which doesn't know what to do and how to adapt that the situation and environment. That's why we we are only in under the development, and we have to do the much of the process to the like reshaping the self-charging internal components, customize the overall and reduce the override components and whatever that there is we have to do for to make it the perfect and mature of the version to integrate into the vehicle. And the fifth part is the upon the pre-research or the self-charging technology have provided the strong features and the power storage capability to continue the drive function of the vehicle without the interruption of the power surge, and doesn't have the auxiliary solar arrays to obtain the energy. This uniqueness made the perfect drive system and power system of the vehicle. Upon the pre-research, here is we are not lying about the capabilities and the characteristic of the vehicle. I mean the system. Self-charging could do the power restoration process more reliably than the actually our the yeah, the regeneration braking system. Regeneration braking system, what it does the consume and draws back the energy from the braking moment. And then we would find another technology that's called the habit plug-in habit technology and other without plug-in habit technology. This kind of the vehicle, what it does, it consumes the energy from the movement of the vehicle, but it does rely on a two other stereotype drive systems. The stereotype drive system, what does? The fossil fuel consume like consumptions. So there are the many challenges into the vehicle, not only our vehicle, but our power station. The theme that what we have written and mentioned there is the true, and we have practically proven that the power station capability is it to the continue sustain the dry movement and dry function on the Mars and on Earth is completely is true and factfully certified. And another thing that I have mentioned that the it doesn't have to add the auxiliary solar array system to the obtain the energy on the Mars. That actually doesn't need to add the solar panels and just clean up them over the days. We don't have to do it because already we have the power core system that will restore the energy from the movement of the vehicle. And when our vehicle is not moving, there is also we have the another of the like alternate system to the restore the power that will not is over disclose and eagerly because it's not practically great to disclose. And yeah, okay, guys, we will not actually will stop over here. Actually see, despite our the light has gone, you can might you have seen that my light has gone, my home light has gone. Okay, go ahead, guys, go ahead, it doesn't matter, we are not stopping. Okay, our fifth part is going on, that the previous research our self-charging technology have provided the strong features and power restoration that already we have discussed about it. And then we will going into the downward is it the hibernate riding system under the extreme Martian environment indeed to robust. Okay, let me hold my camera perfectly to the show you up. Okay, hibernate the riding systems. Hibernate word is a very different kind of year. Like it's not the like conjunct with the riding systems. Riding systems means that those systems is implied over here on over the vehicles, auxiliary systems and kind of the powertrain or the other the essentials to the like operate the electronic systems. Those systems already we will hibernate them to robust and tolerate the maximum the Martian harsh environment. And another thing that we have made up here, the TMS has a reinforced and cold management system has been ramped up for the adapt the extreme heat on the Mars and prevent the overall damage. TMS means the thermal management system has reinforced for to maintain the battery health, and it will not let the battery damage a lot. And that system is actually the only reinforced for only this particular vehicle, that's called the EV, that we will see the later. So the coal management system is actually will helpful for the daytime and nighttime TMS is on there, so we don't have to carry another the auxiliary system to the do it over here. So that's all that what we have given over here, the brief of the conceptual self-charging technology integration. That's why I keep the telling that the self-charging technology should be more practically implicable for this type of the vehicle, and that what we have made up in a theoretically. So let's go ahead. Okay, introductions and the variants: SCSI, EVCR, AVHTR. This is kind of the very toughest name, toughest of the things that we can actually cannot understand very well and quickly as a. So you can see over here the self-charging system integrated means this is a SCSI means the self-charging system integrated. EVCR means the electric vehicle cargo rover, and EVHTR means the electric vehicle human transportation rover. So both of the rover and both of the vehicles is completely different. In the case that is, I have to clear up and clarify you that the electric vehicle cargo rover will work without the human interventions, and electric vehicle is, I mean, the human transportation system will completely rely on a human interventions during the transportation operations. So the let's see the variants and introduction and their only particular topic, particular characteristics and features. The first thing is the electric vehicle cargo rover. Only this thing we will discuss over here in this stream. Not will we will not go into the discuss much about the like kind of the very different. I mean, sorry, much about the electric vehicle human transportation rover, because for that we have already made the second stream. So I will discuss later as soon as possible to us. So let's see the EVCR, electric vehicle cargo rover. So the first thing that is EVCR is specifically designed the cargo rover. Okay, I'm going to explain you. EVCR is a transportation vehicle that designed to the transport the maximum loaded and heaviest of the scientific equipment plus a cargo of the sample, whatever that we will claim from the ground of the Martian surface. As is the Martian ground, so we will take out and carry up on the vehicles. So this is the EVCR out there on the Mars. EVCR is specially designed to the cargo transportation rover to the mobilize the heavy scientific and the Martian sample across the wide and distant to claim at the farthest part of the Mars. And it has a carry like it has a capability to travel across the thousands of the miles and thousands of the kilometers above the limitations. It has no limitation to the carry up the cargo. Particularly you can see that's the how it does work. Okay, we will actually continue over here. We don't have to do for our TV. So there you can see that's the kind of the vehicle only designed to carry the cargo means it will not utilize the human intervention to the control itself. Means this is the fully autonomous systems, drive system to the car drive the entire vehicle and tackle the obstacles while it's driving out there on the Martian surface. And another thing is a withstand the Martian terraforming operation by NASA and SpaceX. Will continue to the the track for the manufacture the kind of the vehicle eagerly, but due to the absence of the practical prototype and less occur test on the power and the drive system of the vehicle have which is the self-charging system. Okay, sorry, I just got an interruption sometimes, so that's why I'm getting a more the shots of the internet interruption buffer. I don't know why, because just light has gone and it has been restored a lot again. Uh, I guess I'm not restoring my Wi-Fi again. So let's start continue this. Okay, where were we? Here we were. Withstand the Martian terraforming operations which will be held and conducted by the NASA and SpaceX. Will continue to the track for the manufacture of this kind of the vehicle legally. Because in case in the future, if we contact with them to the do and over the track for the manufacture of this kind of a vehicle legally, but due to the absence of the practical prototype and less accurate test on the power and drive system, which means that which is the self-charging system. Yeah, this is here. We are not lying. We are completely transparent over here. That's our absence of the practical prototype and less. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, what's happened? Okay. The practical prototype and less accurate test on the power and drive system. I'm right that we don't have the practical uh, like practical appearance of this technology and practical prototype for to the demonstrate the actual the things. So that's why we are not going to demonstrate eagerly. We could have eagerly, but not. We are not going until our safety measures will be not settled down perfectly. And then the EVCR will provide the powerful transportation method for only transport the cargo and conduct the research on the farther distance, which will pose the unitary option throughout the Martian landscape. Yep, this is a unitary option. It has a no limitation. It has a no any uh, kind of the particular thing to the prevent that the drive functionality across the Mars. And we will carry, and this is also powerful transportation method to only transport the cargo and conduct the research. That too, we can actually conduct the various the research that depends upon the mission criteria or mission agenda. So let's see, it will be equipped with the auxiliary power sample and collection system and wide cargo bay for the bring the sample safely back to the checkpoint. And it will be equipped means that it will be completely come along with the auxiliary sample collection system, which is usually drill system and the claw system for to utilize do the operations of the sample collections and do some the construction operations on the Mars. And it has a wide cargo bay, so we don't have to worry about to the carry the very massive and the bulky of the cargo in our the vehicle. And then once we had done the prospect of EVCR design and power functional system, then we will contract with the SpaceX for the HLS and Mars mission. Well, this is our the future plan. Don't we have to the claim on Mars because we are not the momentarily on a pace. We are not actually practically on a pace. So this is just a commitment that what we have made. And the not vehicle is not humanly certified in its fully relay and autonomous system. What we have said earlier. You can see the vehicle is not humanly certified. Means vehicle will be not humanly certified and it will not actually will work by the human intervention. That's why it had to the work by its own. So it has the one the autonomous drive system which will like doing the drive of the vehicle and do the other type of functions that would be the vehicle have come with us. And that's all guys. That's the word technology. Okay guys, thanks for the draw of your time. Concept conceived by the Gaurav Joshi. Thank you guys for the come on our stream. I'm really fortunate that you all have a come on my stream. I guess I'm just acting up for the nobodies because I know nobody at my stream. But I keep doing it because I want to share my thoughts and hope this video and this stream will be recognized by the future people in the future. So they say hello to my future fellas and fox. They all are doing well, guys. In this in this time, and in this the age, in this century, in this the 21st century, and I'm in a 2024. I'm doing this work for the bring the Martian surface transportation systems about the horizon and surface of the entire thing and out of the box. We still are there, still doing it. My name is Gaurav Joshi and you're watching the Natro Plus. Hope I'm the test engineer, but not much as you think, and what we are going to do it. So, bye guys. I will literally meet you soon as a possible to me. I completely have passed the over the time because I have to do only the half of the hour stream. That overtime I will not do, and I actually will come later as soon as possible because I don't have the much time to do my stream. That's why I got on the time today. So I I decided to do the stream and I did it actually. So guys, bye guys. I will literally meet you as soon as possible to me and hope everything will be okay fine. So bye.